450 right here, guys. This four-wheeler, it was produced by Kawasaki KFX 450. Now, guys, this was one of the four-wheelers that didn't really stand out. It wasn't really known for anything. I mean, people really didn't know about them. They started design in 2008. They had a very fast top speed of 85 miles per hour. It's actually the fastest on the list, guys. But it's starting out number 5 just because you don't see many of these being raced or anything like that. Just because people don't. They're just really underrated, I think. Guys, it's a 4-stroke engine. It's electric start. That's a plus. It weighs about 364 pounds. It can hold 2.6 gallons worth of fuel. And this is one of the very few sport quads that has reverse. So that's also a very big plus for this four-wheeler. And it is liquid cooled, guys. So overall, there's no reason that it wouldn't be good. It's just nobody really races these. You never really see them. So yeah, that's why it's starting out at number 5. But great four-wheeler overall. So let's move on to number 4. Alright, guys, coming in at number 4 is the Polaris Predator 500. And guys, a lot of people also don't know about these four-wheelers. I would say the KFX is probably a lot more popular than the Polaris Predator. Polaris isn't really known for racing stuff. That's why the Polaris Predator never really was heard of. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard about it if you know about four-wheelers, but you don't see these out racing just like the KFX. Polaris Predator 500, it is a sport quad. It can do, anything like sport quad type. You just don't see a lot of them. This Polaris Predator 500, they weigh about 415 pounds. They have about 41 horsepower. They started design in 2003, and then they stopped it in 2007. So that's probably why you don't see a lot of them, guys, because they were not produced for that long. They were only produced for 4 years, so that makes a big difference. Their top speed is 73 miles an hour, so that's not bad. It is a 4-stroke. This sport quad did come with the electric start, and it's a 5-speed, and it does have reverse, guys. That's also, like I said, a big plus for these two four-wheelers with the reverse, because a lot of sport quads do not have reverse. This four-wheeler can hold a little bit more fuel with 3.25 gallons. These are all like American stuff, guys. These numbers. And these four-wheelers, a used four-wheeler can go from about $1,600 to $2,800 in between that range for the Polaris Predator. Guys, like I said, you just don't see many of them, and probably because they were only made for 4 years, and then Polaris quit making them. So that's why it starts at number 4, just because they weren't made for only but 4 years, so it didn't really give them time to take off. And I don't think they would have taken off really, because Polaris isn't really known for their sports stuff. So yeah, let's move on to number 3. Alrighty, guys, at number 3, it is the Honda TRX 450R. Now this thing, guys, started production in 2004, but they quit in 2014. So it gave them 10 years to become popular, and they did become popular. You see a lot of these four-wheelers out racing still today, and that is one reason probably is because you can still find a lot of parts for them, a lot of aftermarket parts for them, guys. They're still available today. So a lot of people race these things just because you can still find parts for them, even though they quit making these four-wheelers. Now, guys, these four-wheelers started out with about 39 horsepower. Again, top speed was 74 miles per hour. It was a 4-stroke. It was liquid cooled with a 450cc Honda motor. Yeah, so in 2004, all the way up to 2006, guys, they had a kickstart. And then in 2006, they went to the electric start. The weight is about 350 pounds on these. So, like I said, guys, these are very popular four-wheelers still today, just because, I mean, they're really good four-wheeler overall. So yeah, you still see a lot of these out there, and like I said, that is because of their aftermarket parts and just because of how good they actually are. So that's why this one's coming in at number 3, just because it's popular, but they quit making them. So it's a really good four-wheeler though overall. And prices, guys, range on these things crazy amounts. You can probably find from like $1,500 up to $3 grand. $1,500 would probably be one that needs a lot of work, and $3 grand would probably be one that's got some mods on it, but not too many. So that's why it's coming in number 3, guys, just because overall it's a really good four-wheeler, and it's not super expensive or anything like that. So let's move on to number 2. Guys, the reason why the Raptor 700 is number 2 is because you can still buy these brand new off the Yamaha dealer today. So the overall, guys, really good four-wheeler, and this four-wheeler is actually known, it's not known for, but kind of for their narrowness. So these are really good trail riding four-wheelers. Like if you have like a Yfz or the Yfz, they can, they're a little bit wider, so they're still, a lot of people still race those, but they're just a little bit wider. So this is overall a really good trail riding four-wheeler, good race four-wheeler if you're racing trail. So yeah, really good. So let's go over the specs on this. It is a 4-stroke, guys. It's liquid cooled. It's the electric start. I don't think this model ever had a kick. It's just all electric. It is a 5-speed, and it does have reverse, or at least one of the models did. I can't remember which one, but yeah, it does have reverse. It's 2-wheel drive, just like every other four-wheeler on this list. It's fuel injected. It goes about 75 miles per hour, you could say. So yeah, that's the Raptor 700. Now, guys, you can still buy these, like I said, off of the lot today. So that's why they're still really good. They started production in 2006 on these four-wheelers. So yeah, just overall a really good four-wheeler. And the MSRP on a 2021 off the lot is about $8,099. I don't know if that's taxes included, guys, but that's about what they are. So overall, really good four-wheeler. I don't know if you really see a lot of Raptors racing. You probably do. I don't really go to many races, guys, but if you do, I'm sure you see a lot of Raptors, just because, like I said, the narrowness is really nice for trails and stuff like that. But overall, still a really good trail riding four-wheeler. That's just what Raptor is known for. And this is number 2 on the list because just of the narrowness, and because you can still buy it today. A lot of sport quads, like all these other four-wheelers, you can't really buy today. So that's just why it's really nice, and number 2 on the list, guys. So let's go ahead to the number 1 sport quad out today. Alrighty, guys, coming out on number 1, that's right, is the 2020 Yamaha Yfz 450. Now, guys, the Yfz 450 is probably the most known sport quad out there today, race quad, whatever. It's probably the most known, and that is because, guys, it's the only 450 that you can still buy brand new today. That's a sport quad. So that really shows you how much, like the 450 TRX, the KFX, you can't buy those brand new anymore. Maybe the KFX, but you can't really buy these things brand new anymore, guys. So this is why this one's number 1. It's because of the only 450 that you can still buy today, and just because of the specs that I'm getting ready to read you guys. So, guys, the top speed on this stock, I'm pretty sure, is 75 miles per hour. It is a 4-stroke. Every four-wheeler on our list is a 4-stroke. So it weighs about 350 pounds, holds about 2.6 gallons worth of fuel. So like the Polaris Predator, guys, is one that holds more so of fuel because it holds 3.25 gallons, like I said earlier. But guys, still 2.6 gallons is good enough. It has about 39 horsepower stock. Now, guys, you can tune these things up just like the Raptor. You can tune them up. If you guys don't know Pete Hager, go check out his YouTube channel. Like he has his Raptor 700, and he just got a dyno the other day, and it was pushing some numbers really high up there in the horsepower. So you can really tune these things up. 39 horsepower is stock out of the Yamaha factory. So, guys, like I said, you can really tune them up to make them a lot faster. These are a manual 5-speed. They're also fuel injected. The thing about the Yamaha, the Yfz, is it has no reverse. Even the 2020 model has no reverse, and mainly it's just because it's a sport quad, and a lot of sport quads don't have the reverse. So if you're looking for something with the reverse, you don't want the Yfz 450, even though I would 100% recommend this. Yeah, so it's a single cylinder, just overall a really good sport quad, and it's number 1 on the list, guys, because it's probably the best selling sport quad out there today for racing, for trail riding, for probably track riding too. I wouldn't doubt that. And just because you can get so much aftermarket parts for it, and just everything like that, guys, you can get so much stuff for all of these four-wheelers. Probably, I'd say the Polaris Predator would be probably one of the most limited ones, but yeah. So, guys, overall, I would say the 450, the Yamaha here, is probably the best sport quad out there for the reasons I just named. You can get these things looking really good. Go check out On One Wheel 7. If you guys don't know his YouTube channel, go look it up. He races for GNCC, like the AMA. And he's built, I think, a few of these actually from the frame up. So go check out his 2020 build that he built. That thing is fast. Got 5-hole shots out of like, I can't remember how many races, but guys, it's an overall super nice four-wheeler. So, but guys, if you're getting one of these 2020, you're looking at about $10,000. That's stock off the Yamaha lot. So it's one of the more pricey four-wheelers, but it's definitely probably worth its money because overall in performance, it's just really good. So, like I said, guys, it's super pricey to buy one, but you're probably gonna get your money's worth. Now, if you're going out there just to ride trails, you know, with your friends every once in a while, would not recommend this four-wheeler unless you can find an older model because it's just too much for that. But if you're racing or something like that, guys, I would definitely recommend this because it is the best sport quad, in my opinion, out there today on the market. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers. And leave a comment on if you want to see like top 5 dirt bikes out right now, or top 5 anything, guys. So, or if you just want to see any more content like farm sim, real life, whatever, throw it in the comments so I can know, or like this video, and we'll do another series on like top 5 utility four-wheelers or something like that. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you all are smiling. If you're not, going to smile because why not? And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys on the next Tank Talk video.